The courtroom tension was unprecedented. Cody Brown, solemnly sworn under oath, sat in the witness stand, beading of sweat on his forehead, eyes shifting between the judge and his wives. For years, he had crafted the persona of the dedicated patriarch, the father who insisted every sacrifice was for the sake of his family's destiny. But with one pile of papers, the persona started to fall apart. The lawyers didn't waste a moment. They uncovered bank transfers, secret accounts, and covert financial transactions Cody swore never took place. For a brief second, the room grew silent, so dense it was crushing. Christine leaned forward, eyes piercing, nearly challenging Cody to disagree. Janelle shook her head slowly, years of distrust vindicated before her very eyes. Meri was seated rigid, her eyes sharp, as Robin's mask cracked, her hands shaking as though she understood this was only the tip of the ice. Cody attempted to wheedle out of it. He attributed misunderstandings, assured that the wives had consented, asserted the figures were being manipulated. But with each denial was served another paper, another signature, another irrefutable piece of evidence. The judge's tolerance wore thinner with each contradiction, his gavel poised as if it would fall at any second. Then the bombshell, the Vegas mortgage, a clandestine agreement Cody had long derided as rumor was read from black and white. The courtroom gasped. Cody was frozen, his words muddled, his defense crumbling, and in that silence, truth shouted more loudly than he could ever speak. The man who'd kept people in awe for decades was now trapped by his own deception. Each wife's reaction told its own story. Christine's face glowed with vindication. Janelle's quiet strength was written in her firm, unshaken stare. Meri's look of betrayal pierced straight through the courtroom. And Robin, Aunt Cody's most loyal defender, looked shaken, as if she realized the fortress she'd helped him build was nothing more than sand. This wasn't a deposition. This was the deconstruction of an entire legacy based on lies. On the stand, Cody's deceptions weren't merely revealed. They were annihilated. And now the question isn't merely what becomes of Cody, but what becomes of all those connected to the empire Cody built on deceit. So here is the actual question. If so much spilled over in one day of testimony, how much more is buried? What other secrets are hidden in contracts, accounts, or hushed words? And what will the judge do with this mountain of betrayal? To watch every jaw-dropping detail, the entire testimony, the bombshell evidence, the reaction, and the verdict that rocked the courtroom, you must see the entire documentary. Watch now to see the entire video, because Cody's perjury on the stand doesn't just alter the case, it changes all we believed about the Brown family.